Morehead State head volleyball coach Jaime Gordon joining us here on MSUEagles.com. The Eagles pull out a 3-2 victory over Eastern Illinois tonight here at home. Not without some drama, but Coach, I guess it just goes to show that you can't win until you get that 25th point. EIU, scrappy comeback in the fourth set, comes back and sends it to the fifth. But at the end of the day, you're 5-0. It is a win.
Yeah, it is, and it's a win against a very, very good team. One of the things that, we prepared for Eastern Illinois' offense, but I was tremendously impressed by their defense tonight. They showed a lot of fight, especially in the fourth set. When you've got a big lead and you're trying to put it away, you can't take your opponent's fight for granted. And Eastern Illinois did a great job of earning points. I mean, it wasn't necessarily on our mistakes; it was on their execution. So that's a situation you don't necessarily want to be in, where you give up a big lead and then have to go into the fifth. But I was very impressed with our team and the way that they, regrouped. We earned 14 of those 15 points. We had 2 aces, 5 blocks, and 7 kills, and that shows a lot about our character and the type of competitors that we have too.
Both teams created a lot of out-of-system stuff tonight by serving well, and that really caused some disruption in all facets of the game. But where do you think the strength was tonight for your team?
I think a lot of it was on our defensive side. I thought our side-out offense was pretty consistent throughout. But with the exception of the second set, we did a great job in our point-scoring opportunities. So our defense was pretty solid. Another match with double-digit blocks. But I did think that our serve was pretty solid and did a really good job of keeping a very solid offense out of system.
Alex Fitzmaurice and Aaron Bohannon, 2 big hitters, combined for 25 kills tonight, and so just talk about those two players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, really, and you can throw Courtney Smith in there as well. We had 60 total kills, and 45 of those come out of our pins, which is good when you've got that type of production. We want to make sure that we're able to do a little bit more with our middles and get them a little bit more involved. But I think a lot of that really was as a result of how strong EIU's middles were in their defense. But yeah, really for a while, Alex was just unstoppable, and we were able to really funnel a lot of sets her way.
It seems like she really does go in spurts, and you maybe find some on the defensive side for the other teams, because with her this year, it seems like she's been a little up and down, but when she's on, she's really on. You keep feeding her and feeding her. She piles up kills really fast.
Yeah, and that's. I think we've been able to do that with a lot of our players is recognize who has the hot hand, maybe who has a good matchup, and take advantage of that. And tonight it was Alex for a while, but then Aaron did a nice job. We actually got some good production out of Laura in the third set. I would have liked to have been able to carry that out a little bit more. She actually got a couple good kills for us also in the fifth set. And that's again, it's important if we're going to try and compete for a championship. That offense has got to be very well balanced.
After a tough match like this, you got to wrap it up, forget about it, and turn around tomorrow against SIUE. Not sure what they did tonight, but obviously you had an emotional match, and that takes a lot out of you. How do you get your team back prepared quickly for tomorrow?
Well, I think that's something that we've been able to do a good job, because we try and very much stay in the moment. But we did speak in the locker room that this is one of those things that's difficult with these two teams, because they are both so good. I mean, you're looking at maybe the 2 best pairings in the conference, and so you can't over prepare for one side or the other. Otherwise, it's gonna bite you. So we've really got to do a good job of emotionally, physically recovering, but getting focused for another battle tomorrow.
All right, Coach. Congrats on the win. Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.